What were your first jobs? Walk people down that lane.
I'm not a rich guy. I'm just a poor guy with lots of money. I am, no, but I mean that. I've had jobs. I started off my first job, I was carrying boxes of fish.
How old were you?
15.
50. That was your first job?
Yeah, there were like 25 kilo boxes of fish with ice in them, and I was carrying them from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. at a fish market. That was my first job. I've worked in sales. I was an IT technician at my school.
No way.
Yeah, I've done loads of things. I've done loads of jobs.
Andrew Tate was on sales calls?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I've done loads of different jobs. And I'm very glad I grew up in the real world, because I think that there's no light without dark. And if you're born rich or you're born privileged, you're going to have a particularly unique experience of misery, because you're not going to be truly happy. You're not going to understand why. And no one's going to ever feel sorry for you or understand it, because, of course, you're from a privileged background. You're living this great life. But you need to have had bad things happen to you for you to appreciate any of the good things you're ever going to have. So, in fact, when my brother and I talk, often we talk about the stories from the bad days. Our best stories, our happiest memories are when we were completely broke. It's kind of funny how the good old days are constantly being lived and you don't appreciate them till afterwards. But yeah, I've worked a bunch of normal jobs. I've lived a very normal life until I reached the highest echelon of finances. And I guess that's where you learn all the lessons on the way, where you start from a single mother household on government housing all the way to the top, to having companies worth billions of dollars. And you pass through all the different stages along the way. And you see all the different attitudes of the people as you go through it.
What were some of the other jobs, if you don't mind me asking, that you had? You fish, sales?
So yeah, I worked in the fish market for a while, which was fun, but it was very physically intensive, and I was training at the time. I wanted to become a kickboxing world champion, so I decided to get an easier job. I got a job as an IT technician at my own school, at my old school. I was 17 then.
You went to college?
No, I did go to college. I went to college in England, but I'm not sure how it matches up with the American educational system. So
sure.
I finished high school at 16. I went to college 17 and 18. When I was 18 and I finished college, I went back to my old high school and worked as an IT technician, but I got fired for sleeping with one of the students.
Was she hot?
Very hot. She was 16, I was 18, I got fired.
Oh,
and then I got fired from there, and then I went and got a sales job